Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So welcome to today's lecture. Today we are going to learn one of the most powerful parts of the Python programming, which is basically data structure and functions. Today, basically data structures help us to store and manage data in an organized way. And also we will learn about the functions. Functions basically helps us to reuse the code and make our programs cleaner, faster, and easier to manage. In this session, we will
If
study. Yes, sir.
sorry to interrupt, please record this, please.
Sorry.
Please record this for YouTube recording.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Recording is on.
Okay.
Okay. So we will study about list, tuples, sets, and dictionaries, and also functions, along with their syntax, uses, and the examples. So our goal is to understand how Python data structures are and functions, making programming easier and more efficient. So first of all, let me connect my Google Cloud. Yeah. So first of all, we have the list. So list is also known as the flexible collections. A list is a very flexible collection in Python. It can store different types of data at the same time. For example, strings, numbers, and boolean values, etc. List also add, remove, change, and access every element whenever we want. In list, there we use the square brackets, and this is the syntax of the list. Basically, the name of the list, then equals to, then our square brackets, then first value, second value, sorry, second value, then third value, fourth value, and fifth value. This is the basically our syntax, and here is the example code where fruit is the name, and in the list there is apple, banana, and cherry. So let's see list. Then here we are starting from fruit, where fruit is equals to the square bracket. Then here I want to write apple. See, I am writing the apple in inverted comma because it is string. Then I am writing 123, which is also 123. Then let's cancel it. Then I have banana. Then I have another fruit, cherry. So this is my list, and this is the method to make a list, where first of all we have to write the name of the list, then equals to, where list is equal to, our first item is apple, then second item is banana, and then last item is cherry. So this is our list where three items are there, uh, and we will also access it by calling them with their index. Basically, in Python, the counting is started from 0. So on 0 index there is apple. On first index, yeah, means 1 index is banana. Then we have cherry on the second index. So in list, the there is counting started from 0 basically. So this is the rule. After 0 there will be 1, then we have 2, like this. So in this list I am writing print, then our brackets, then fruit, and I need fruits 0 index, like this. You have to write first of all fruit, then in square bracket you have to write the index number, which fruit you want to print. Then I am clicking on the print button. Then here you can see apple. Same thing. Now I am using 1 here, and let's print it. Then I receive banana here, and when I will write 2 here, then I will receive 0 index apple, 1 index banana, and 2 index is cherry. So I will get cherry here. So this is the list where we will use every type of data here. There is no any rules of uh, like uh, only one uh, only one data type. We will use many data types in the same list. Here I am using 1 2 3, and then also I am using the float data type, which is 0 point decimal value. Then I am writing here I need the fourth one. Then here you can, okay, it will give me the error because okay, there is no any four data type because this is 0, then 1, then 2, then here is the 3. So I want 3 index. Let's print, and there here I will get, I am getting a 2.5 value because I am writing here 3, so that's why. This is the basically rule of the list. So after list we have the operations. Let's see the key operations of the list. We have 4 main parts. First of all, we have the append. In list, we use append for adding more values at the end. And then we have the pop, which remove and returns an item at the given index, which is default to the last, uh, like that. Then we have the insert, which adds an item at the specified index. Then we have the sort, which sort the list items in ascending orders. So let's practice with them one by one. First of all, we have append, and it's example like that. This adds a new item at the end of the list, useful when you want to grow your list. So let's check. I am making new list. Here I am writing collection, where my collection is equal to uh, shirts, t-shirts. So here I am storing 2 values in my collections. I have only t-shirts and shirts. So here we are using the append, where collection, then we have to write dot. After dot, here you can see append. We have to write append, then in bracket, which you want to add, which you will want to add, you will write here in inverted commas because this is a string data type. That's why I want to write jeans. So here I have stored 2 values, shirts and t-shirts, in my collections, where collection dot append will add the value at the last, like here, which is jeans. Now I am running this file. There is no any output because I I didn't use any print function, so here I am printing collection because my list name is collection. So here I am writing and print it. Here you can see shirts, then t-shirts, and then at the end you see the jeans. So basically it works like that. Append use for adding value at the end. Then we have pop, which remove an item from a specific index. If no index is given, then it removes the last element. Let's see how it will work. So there, let sorry, leave it. We will new. Here I will see some fruits where fruits is equal to first one is apple, then banana, then cherry, then grapes. So this is my list, and here I am using fruit dot pop. In pop, first of all, we have to write the index like 1. On the first index, I have banana. So let's see it will work or not. So it returns me banana because it also returns the value. In fruit.pop, it removes banana, and also where we if I print it, so fruits. Now run it. In this session, I stored apple, banana, cherry, and grapes in my fruits list. When I call fruits with the help of pop, and here I wrote 1. On the 1 index there is banana. It returns me the value of banana, and then in prints function it removes the value. Here there is no any banana because it removed by pop operation. So this is the work of pop. Then we have the third one, which is insert. This adds an element at the specific position. If you will give index, so here we have the let's see books. Books equals to, then we have subject names, English, Spanish. Okay, we have to value in this thing. Then we have to call the books with dot insert. After insert, you have to write the index first, like on which index you need the uh, your command. On the 0 index there is English. After that there is Spanish on the first index. Here is the 0 and here is 1. So I want to add on one index uh, French. Okay, then here I am printing it. Print my books. Let's see. Okay, so here you can see after English there is French because uh, this is our 0 index, then this is our first index. So it replaced the Spanish with sorry, it uh, in between English and Spanish it adds French book like that. It works like that. After that we have the sort function. Basically arrange the list item in ascending order. Also it works if elements are comparable all numbers or all strings. These commands are commonly used in our real life projects basically. So here is uh, I am using value which is equal to, here is 3, then I have 4, then 2, then 1, then 7, then 6, and then 5. After that I am using value dot sort, and here I am printing the value. After that you will see it gives me the value in ascending order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. However, I wrote the counting in without any order. So sort basically works for the arranging the value in the ascending orders. After that, we have, okay, let's check. After that, we have the tuples. Basically, it is also known as the tuples. A tuple is similar to the list, but it has one major difference. It is immutable, which means its value cannot be changed after creation. So tuple are written using parentheses and the round bracket. You can access tuple values using an index just like list, but you cannot add, remove, or change item once you stored. So tuples are useful for fixed data such as coordinates, constant values, and data that should not be modified. Let's check. We have tuple now. So we have the item is equal to round bracket. Here you can see apple, then banana, and then 1, 2, 3, then 2.5, like that. Now let's print the item. So here you can see our tuple. After that, now we are printing it. After printing, now change. Let's change its value. Item dot. Uh, Here you can see only we see two things. Which first of all we have the index and then count. Only count. Uh, let's see what count is. If I am using 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 times, and here I am writing count and using 1, 2, 3, it will count how many times 1, 2, 3 comes in my list. Basically count is used like that. There is, it gives me 3 as output because here is 1, 2, 3 first time, then 1, 2, 3 second time, and then 1, 2, 3 third time. In list, oh sorry, in tuples we have only two options, only count and index. Index is basically used for which value we want. Same like apple is on 0 index, then banana is on first index, then 1, 2, 3 is on second index, and then 2.5 is on our third index. So let's call the index number 3. It gives me error because there is items. Okay, x is not a tuple, sorry. Let's print the item again. I have not written any print value. Print item here. So here you can see it gives me all the items. Now we have to use items dot index. Then in index we have call 1. Let's see it is working or not. No, I am using the bed 1 index, so that's why. Okay, tuple.index, where it gives me the value error where x is not in tuple. Here you can see the index. You have to use item 1 and then the last bracket. Let's see, it also gives me a, okay, let's check by only you will use the count here. If I will use append here for adding value, it also gives me error because tuple is constant. We will not add any value or remove any value in it. So here I want to add rabbit. See, when I am clicking on this, it gives me error because, and it also gives me what error is. It's a built-in function or method. Object has no attribute append. So there is no append works for the rabbit because it in tuple we will not add, remove, or insert any value like that. So this is basically the tuple. Like the list, where list is editable, changeable, but tuple is has its constant values. Then we have then we have the sets. Basically, set stores unique and unordered element. This means sets automatically remove duplicate values. The order of item is not guaranteed. You cannot access item using an index like like other lists, etc. Also, sets are uh, created using the curly braces or using set in square brackets. They are very useful for tasks like finding unique items, removing duplicates from data, or performing mathematical operations like union or intersections too. So let's check this. So here we have the sets. Next, in set I am using value which is equal to, here you can use curly bracket, 1, 2, then 3, then again 3, then again 3, then 4, then 5, then again 5, then 6. And when I will call print value, here you can see it gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh, Basically here is 3 times and 5 2 times, but the inset this gives me the unique value. Basically it can't give me 3 times 3, 2 times 2. It only accesses the unique value and gives me only unique value. After that, let me check if I have board for, in our classes we have learned about the intersection and union, where union is basically the whole numbers, whole values from the part A and part B, where intersection is used for the same values. Let's check. Okay. Let me clear this. So here this one. If we have the two values, basically A, which have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we have B, where is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If we have the question where we have to find A union B, then in A union B, there we have 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. After that, we have 5 and 6 too. Because the meaning of union is to arrange the values in ascending order, which is from A and also from B too. It will count the unique value for the 2 and 3 also, means also for the 4. It can't give me the 1 then 2 then second time 2 because set only reads unique value. So in union I will get 1 then 2 then 3 then 4 then 5 and then 6. It arrange it will arrange the value of A and B uh, in the same method like that. After that we have the union. Oh sorry, we have then intersection. In intersection, if we have A is equal to the 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we have B which is equal to the 2, 4, 6, and 8, in intersection of A and B, it gives me the values, uh, basically the same values. Here is the 2 in the list of A, also in the list of B. So it gives me here. Then there is 4 in both lists. So there here is the 2 same here and here is the 4. So it gives me only 2 and 4 in intersection. So this is the basically problem. Uh, let's practice. Here is the A which is equal to 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I have B which is equal to the 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here I am using print A, then we have to use dot, then union. Union of what? Union of B. So this is the basically the syntax. You have to make A and B, then you have to print. In print section you have to put A dot. You wants to you wants union of A from B. So you have to write A dot union of B. When you will print it, you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If I am using unique values here, which is 1, then 3, then 5, then 7, odd values. And here I am using the even values 2, 4, 6, and 8, also the 10. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 7 and 8 and 10 because here there is no any 9. So it works like that. Then we have to set A, which is basically 1, 3, 5, 7. After that we have B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So here I have to write sorry print A dot. Now here you have to write intersection of B. Then when you will print it, then you will get 1 and 3 because here C is C comes in both lists A and B, and 3 is also coming in both. So basically it takes common from the both lists. This is the problem of intersection. Also there is the add and remove key. uh, let's check. In set we have two more operations, which is A is equal to 1 2 3 4 5. If I am writing A dot add, okay, A dot add 5. So after that I am printing a print a sorry, here is 5 also, so I am writing 6 here. After I am when I am printing, it gives me 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. It will add the value. Then also I am writing here a dot uh, a dot remove. Okay, a dot remove. I am removing 1 from here, and I am printing again a. Now here you can see we will get two output, where here it will add the 6 by using this a dot add and this print value. When I am removing 1 from it, then after printing it removes 1 from this list. After that we have more operations in set, where a is equals to 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then we have the b, which is equal to the 2 3 4 5 6, and then I am printing the difference, a dot difference of b. Basically it gives me the value where the value is in a but not in b, basically the minus option. So 1, it gives me 1 because 1 is in a but not in the list b. It cut all the values which are same, 2 by 2, then 3 with 3, then 4 with 4, then 5 with 5, and 6 with 6. So it works like that. There are too much options there in sets. Here you can see A is, let's check here. If I am using add dot, here you can see there are too much options there. Remove, add, clear, copy, difference update, discard, intersection update, is disjoint, is subset, is superset, for finding the superset, for finding subset, for finding is it disjoint or not, and intersection, discard, copy for copying the value, clear for clearing all the elements like that. So this is the basically the work for uh, sets. Then uh, we have learned about that: add, remove, union, and intersection, all of them. Then we have dictionaries. So dictionary basically stores the data in the form of a key value pair. Basically there are two values in person. Here you can see, here is name. After that you will see allies. Basically this is our key. Then we have the value, where key should be unique, but value maybe repeats many times. So each key is unique and point to a value. Dictionaries also use by made by using curly brackets, but inside we write key and then colon, then value. First of all, we have to write key, then colon, then value. For example, like that, name is name is our key, then we have sorry then we have colon, then this is our value, first value. When we will call name, then it gives me alive. When we will call age, then it gives me its age, which is 30. Basically it works like that. Dictionaries also allow us to store structured information like student record, product details, employee details, data, etc. You can update values, add new keys, and access values using the key names also. So this is the work of the dictionaries basically. Let's work for that. So let's start the sorry. Let's start dictionaries. Dictionaries. So here I am using duct, which is equal to the where name sorry where name, then colon, then here we will write Atif. Then we will use comma for another value. Then I have edge, which after that I am using colon, then 22. Then I have city, then colon, then uh, Karachi. Okay, this is my basically dictionary. Here is the key, then its value is this, and this is my key. After the colon, there is my value, and this is my key, and this is its value. So basically when I will call name, then it gives me Atif. When I will call age, then it gives me 22. When I will call city, then it gives me Karachi. Basically this will use in our this use basically use in our softwares for any student data, from where we only have to write father's name or father's contact number. So it gives us details of that students. It works like that. So first of all I want to print whole dictionary, and here you can see it gives me the whole dictionary with the key value pairs. This is my key, then its value, key value, etc. After that, from here I am copying basically I am copying only that value and writing the code again here. After that I want to print only name from my dictation. Here you can use only square bracket, then you have to write only key here. Don't use uh, value here. You have to write only key here. So here I am printing from dictionary where key is name. So when I will run it, sorry, it runs. So here mm, I give it gives me output of Atif because I was right here the name. Okay, so this is the basically a dictionary. Dictionary syntax is that first of all you have to write name, and then you have to write equals to, and in curly bracket you have to write first of all key, and after colon you have to write its value. Same thing I am printing dect for age also, and then also I am using dect for calling city. When I am printing it, okay, sorry, these are strings, so I have to write it in inverted commas. So let's check again. The values are that in value cities, key error and city, because city C is capital. Let's check now. So it gives me Atif, then 22, and then Karachi. Here you see that uh, when I wrote city in small letter, it gives me error, and also it gives me the key error where is equal to the city. So basically this is my error, and this error is called the syntax error. There are three types of errors. First of all, we have the logical error, then syntax error, and then runtime error. Basically, if my anything in my syntax like spelling mistakes in print or any brackets are not there, any inverted commas like that, these are the syntaxes basically. In Python language we use syntax. If my syntax is incorrect, it will gives me the syntax error. If any problem in my logic like minus 20 is greater than plus 20, like something like that, so these are logical errors basically. It can't give any error for that, but it is known as the logical errors. And if there is no any error and we are printing it, then if there will no any output, this is known as the runtime error. Basically, we have no any errors in our programs, but sometimes compiler can't compile our program easily, so it gives us the runtime errors. So then we have the some operations like adding and updating the key value. So let's check the operations in dictionaries. Here I am making system which equals to name. Let's copy paste here my details. Control copy, Control V. Okay, so syntax is that for changing the value we have to write first of all the name of our dictionary, then in square bracket we have to write which key we will want to add. Here you have to write the key. After that, which is equal to the 25 now. So here is the mistakes in my age and I want to change it. So here I am using deck, then in square bracket I am using age which is equal to 25. Then after that, when I am printing it, here you can see here it will print 25. So this is the way you will update your values. After that also we have the adding updating, and then we have the get, and then we have the update and pop value also. Let's check what pop value will do. Let's check its syntax. Okay, here after that I'm using dot clear. If we will use clear, and here we have to use, here you can see there is no any value. Basically clear is used for clear the all the command from here. Basically in our database if we will use clear, it every values which will which is stored in dictionary, it will disappear. So after that we have to write pop. Here pop will cut the values. Here we have to write, uh, let's check what it will do. It gives me the syntax error again. Let's check the pop. Then I have to remove age from there, and when I am printing it, here you can see, here is my name and here is my city, but the whole value of age disappeared, basically of the with the help of pop function. So this is the way which will use for the removing the value from our dictionary. Then we have the functions. Functions are basically is a function is a block of code which designed to perform a specific task. We define a function using the def keyword. Here you can see the syntax of it. Then def then its function's name. Here we have the def. Def is basically a definition of function. Then we have the function's name. Then in parenthesis, if there is any parameters or keywords, after that colon, and we have the function's body and return result. Basically function helps us to reuse the code, reduce repetitions, also make programs cleaner and easier to understand. A function can't take parameters and return a value. The example shows a simple function like greet here that returns a greet message. Basically this is the function def, then this is greet, which is the name of the function. Then here it passed the name, so it returns the value hello and then name. After that, when we greet some with the help of any name by using and calling the name of the function, and here we are using the print function for printing the message. So when we call the function's definition, the name goes there and it returns the hello. After that, name changed with this name. Let's so here is our basically output. Let's check how definition, what is the syntax of the function and how it will works. Okay, so we have functions now. Functions. So first of all we have the def. Basically it means here we have the function, then we have the greet, and here we will use name. Any name comes from the user's input or anything like that. Then after that we have to use colon, okay, like that. Then after that we have to use this space which help which shows that we are in the definitions function definition of function. So here we have to write return uh, basically hello, then you have to also add my name here. After that, here you have to print, sorry, you have to print greet and then your name like Atif. After that, when I am printing it, it gives me hello Atif. This is my function, and it it will not consume any space in my computer or in my CPU. When I will call it through my function's name, then it will goes to my function's definition, and then it gives me the output. Here you can see if I am using print value here, print greet, print Atif, like that, and I am not using to call it here, then there will be no any output because I am not calling anyone. So when I will call greet function here with any name like uh, Atif, then it will run and gives me hello Atif. Because of that, it returns the value with name, and it gives me hello Atif. This is the function. Basically, def keyword is defining the function, then its function's name. When we call the function's name, then it will goes to its definition and do work like that. Let's uh, see the advanced code of it. We have the def. Here I am using sum, where a and b are my parentheses. So I want that there should be the c, and which will add a and b basically. After that, I want that it returns a c, and here I am taking a from the user, a int input, enter the value, then sum for b, control copy and control v. Here I want to change and enter second value. After that, here I have to call the function like sum, and here I have to pass two values which will give from the which will take we will take from the user. Here is the a and b which will give by the user, then it will pass those values from the sum parenthesis, and it will call my function sum. After that, the sum takes two parameters, two values which will give by the user, and sum them and store it in C. And here you can see it will returns me the value. So here I have to use print for printing my additions of them, because there is no any print function, so that's why I'm using it here. After that, when I am running it, here I am giving 4, then here I am giving 2, so it gives me 6 here. Basically this is the function. So same again I am printing, again I am calling the function a with the a and b, so it again gives me 6 and 6 two times, like 2 and then 4, and it gives me 2 times because function will call 2 times. So this is our today's lecture, basically the function system and the others data type. Also we have the practice question which we will have to do one by one. So these are the questions. Also I have uploaded it on our GCR. So let me to copy paste and explain one by one. First of all, we have to copy this one code and have Control B. So when I am printing it, it gives me the first fruit apple and the last fruit grapes. Basically, it gives me here is my list basically, where it stores the apple, banana, mango, orange and grapes. When I am calling the fruit index number 0, then it gives me the apple because apple is on index 0. If I am calling fruit minus 1, then it will start from the end and it will minus 0 minus 1 like grapes. So it gives me grapes like that because uh, here we have the example. If we have counting, so we have the 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, like this values. And here we have the minus 1, minus 2, and minus 3's values. So this is our box basically. If we will print the 0 index, then it gives me this. After that, if I want to print first index, then it gives me this. After that, if I want to print second index, so it gives me that. If I want to use minus 1, then it works for the backward policy. So like that, that's why it gives me or graphs because there is minus 1. So here is the 0. Assume here is any 0. Basically this is our 0. So after here before 0 we have the minus 1 value, which is graphs. So it works like that. After that we have the append function for adding the value. Basically here we have the apple, banana and mango, and we have the function fruit dot appends pineapple, which will add pineapple in our fruit session. So here we have apple, banana, mango and pineapple also. Then we have then here we have the pop function, which will remove the value. So in fruit we have
Sir,
apple, banana.
excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, when you said in first task that when you said print first, so the first name of the fruit should be banana, right? Because apple is 0. So
This
why is it saying apple?
this is minus 1. It's not 1. This is minus 1
No,
basically.
first you said at first task it was saying apple is the first one, but apple is 0, right? It starts from 0.
Yeah, yeah, it starts from 0. It's not from 1. Here we have the 0. Then it gives us apple. See, 0. Basically 0 is apple. And then we have the minus 1, which is grapes because it starts from here. For let's check it again by using 1 also. Then your confusion will first index value. When we will print it, then here you can see apple on 0,
Sir,
then grapes.
your screen is lagging. It's not moving.
Okay, let me check. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here we are calling one index, then get we get banana basically from the first index, and this is our 0 index. Then we have 1 index, then we have second, third, and fourth if we are assume in the ascending order. If we will write any minus value like -1, -2, then it counts from here -1, then -2, -3, and -4, like that. So here we
Oh, okay, sir.
okay, thank you.
Exactly.
Then we have the pop, which in first we have apple on 0, then banana on first. So it removes the banana from here because here is the index 1 and we have pop. Pop basically used for removing the value. Then we have the insert. Insert basically used for inserting value on the specific index. Here we have the apple, banana, and mango. Apple is on 0 index, then banana is on first index, and on second index we have mango. But now I want to add kiwi on the second index, so this is our first, sorry, 0 index, then first index. On second index we will get kiwi, and then on the third index there will be the mango. Then we have the sort function, which will sort our numbers in the ascending orders basically. So here are the numbers, which is 52917. When we will print it by using the sort, we will give 1 2 5 7 and 9 in ascending order. Then we have the second section of tuple. In tuple, if we want to call any index value, like in colors we have the red, blue, green, and yellow. If I need a blue color, then I will call the colors by their index, where index is 1. Find color, where index is 1. So red is on the 0, then on first we have blue, so it will print blue. Then here we have the 3 number, and we are using the sum of it. So in nums we have 10, 20, and 30. So this is the direct function of the nums for adding some value, but it can't give me like that. So I think so this should be 0. So leave it. This is the advanced technology, so it will can't work for that. Here we have the data for using. So question number 8 is by using basically the for loop. Let me explain it. Uh, Let me check if it works. So here we have the for loop for item in data. Basically here is our data tuple where we have stored apple, banana, and cherry. We have 3 values in it, and we have index 0, 1, and 2. We are using for loop for item in data, print item. Basically it automatically make its own range from 0 to 3, sorry, 0 to 2, 0, 1, and 2, and it gives the value as output one by one by using the for loop. In for loop, as we know that for I in range, if there is nothing, then we define range 0 to 2 like that, and then we said that print I, then it gives us 0, 1, and -1 value, so it should be the 3, so it gives me 0, 1, 2. So like if there will be no any range, if there is any list or tuple, then it automatically collect the length of our length of our data, basically the list of length of our list. So it prints one by one the whole value which will stored in our any list. Then we have question number 9. Print the tuple. This gives error, type error. Okay, also it is explained like that. Then we have a type error, then Pakistan age. Let's check this. Student, we have the student, then it gives error. So here we have the name Ali, age 20, and country Pakistan. Basically, this is a student where we have three data types. Uh, Two data types. This is our string, then integer, and then again a string. Here I am printing the name where student is 0. On the index 0 we have Ali, so it returns me the name with its name. Then on the index 1 we have 20, and it will print age of the person. And then we will have Pakistan on the second index, then it gives me the country Pakistan. After that we have the set section. This program we have done with it. Here we have nums which is equal to 1, 2, 3, 3, then 2 and 1. It will gives me only 1, 2, 3 because it only will collect the unique values. So if we write the nums 1, 2, 3, 3, then it will gives me 1, 2, 3. Because of that it will collect only unique value and then prints it. Then we have the add new number into a set by using the add function. Here we have the numbers 10, 20 and 30. Then we have the numbers dot add 40. Then in numbers here you can see 40. This is unordered list, that's why its its orders is not in ascending order like that. So after that we have the remove keyword, remove function basically, which will remove the value. We have items. In items we have A, B and C. Here I am using the remove function for uh, removing B. Then we will have C and A only. After that we have to find union. There is A and B. Here is A and B, where A is equal to 1 to 3 and B is equal to 3, 4 and 5. If I am using union, then it will give me the 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 because it gives me all over the value, all our unique value. In intersection, and then we have the 15th question, which is about the intersection. In intersection we will get the common values. In A we have 1, 2 and 3, and in B we have 3, 4 and 5. It will gives me 3 because 3 is common in both sets. Then we have the sections of dictionaries. Let's add something here. We have the dictionary of a student, where a student have his name Ahmed, his age 21 and his course which is Python. When I am printing the dictionary of a student by calling his name, then I will get, see, I am here is the Ahmed as output. Let's change it by its age. then we will get its age, and then its course, then we will get its course. After that we have the update button, update a dictionary value, control copy, and then here I want to paste it. Here you can see we have the student. In the student we have the name Ahmad and age 21, where I want to update the student's age to 22, and after printing it, it gives me the value of the age as 22. Then we have add a new key value pair also. Let's check here. Here I have a student with its name Ahmed and its age 21. Here I am using the Ahmed city equal to Karachi, and I am printing student. Here you can see name Ahmed, age 21, and city Karachi. There is no name here, but here I am adding another value by using student, and in a student you have to add key, and in key you have to write the value like Karachi. So this is the way you are able to add new key value pair in our previous dictionary. Here you can see we have only name and age, and in this section we are adding its city too. So this is called the key value pair dictionary. Then we have to remove key by using pop, control V. So here we have the student with his name, age, and course, and I want to pop course, means I want to drop its course, and it gives me the name and age only. After that we have to merge two dictionaries. So this is the here you can see here is the D1 basically dictionary 1, where is name and age, and in dictionary 2 I have city in course. I am updating D1 with D2, and whenever I will print D1, here you can see I am printing D1. Basically it's add all the values of D1 and D2 in the same pattern, means it will adjust and update value of D1 and D2 together. Here you can see Ali, name Ali and age comes from the D1, and here you can see city Lahore and course Python comes from the D2. So update function is basically used for updating value together. And then we have functions here. This function we have already done. After that we have the advanced one. Let's say hello. Let's check this one. Here we have basically def function say hello, and here we are passing name. Then here is the print hello with name and exclamation mark. So from outside of the definition of the function, I am calling the say hello with name. Sorry. Okay. So it gives me hello Atif. First of all, it will not read this value. This value is this value is not here for this program. Basically, whenever I will use the function's name and call it, then it will go to its function's definition along with name, and it gives me the print value because it is inside the my definitions function. After that, we have two values adding in the functions. Here you can see we have the def function with name add, and here we are passing two values a and b, and we returns the value a plus b and printing it outside. Print add 3 10, and basically this is our function add. This is our add function name. Then this is a value and this is b value. It will pass through a and b, and 10 plus a plus b, basically 10 plus 20, and returns us 30 here, and print value will print it automatically. Then we have the advanced function for checking whether the value is even or odd. So here we have the function. Let me check its syntax. Return here, then return here. So in def, there is my function's name, which is check, and here we are passing any number. If number modulus means numbers divided by 2 and its remainder becomes 0, then return even, otherwise else it will be odd. So here we are printing the check 7. Basically check is my function's name and it pass 7 through my definition. So let's check why it is not working. Let's Okay, now it's okay. Here this is, it will give me the odds value. See, if I am using 8 here, and it gives me the even here, because when I will call I call check here, it go inside the checks function, and it will check if our numbers modulus when it divides with 2 is equal to 0. If it is 0, then it will be even, else it will be odd. So after that we have the last question for finding the last number. Sorry, last number, largest number. So here we have the def largest number. It returns max number 10, 50, 3, and 7. Basically this is the list of the number which will insert directly in our numbers, and this is our function's name. When we will call largest, then through the max function it gives us the value of the maximum. Basically max is the function which will find the maximum values. So there is no any questions. Here I want to share the direct definition of functions, built-in functions with you by using ChatGPT. Let's check. Um, Built-in function like max and min, etc. with explanation. Here you can see max, which returns the maximum values of the given data, like max data. Uh, Here is the example. Here we have the number 4, 10, 2, and 7. Print max numbers. In numbers, which will be the largest number, it will give output. After that we have the min also. Min basically minimum. the smallest number. In minimum we have the 2 value is smallest, then our output should be the 2. Then we have the len basically is the length function, length data. If I have name is equal to Atif and I want to print its length like by using print len function, it will give me 4 because there is 4 character in my length. Let's check here. If I have the list, okay, and I have apple, then banana, apple, then banana, then cherry. If I want to print length of list, then it will give me 3 because there are 3 values in my list. But if you will use only the number like list is equal to apple, then it will count uh, the alphabets here. Let's change the alpha, sorry, alpha, and here also alpha. Here you can see here I am getting 3 and here I am getting 5 because in list we have 3 members, basically 3 objects. Then here I am getting 3, and in apple there is 5 alphabets, then it gives me 5 as output. So this is the concepts of length function. Then we have the type. If you are uh, using type, then it will give output like print typ. What is the type of the list function? Basically list is, we know that list is the list. If I am using any other thing like obj, basically object, then I am here obj. Here you can see again it is list. Basically it's gives me what data type is it. And then we have, let's check here. If I am using print type function here by using the alpha, here you can see this is string data type because in alpha we have apple, so apple is the string data type. If we will replace the alpha with any float, then here you can see 2.5, alpha is equal to 2.5, then it gives me object of type float has no length. Okay, so let me remove the length. Okay, here you can see the float data type. If I am using, okay, if I am using 1, 2, 3 and 4, here you can see this is the set data type. So this is how it gives us the what data type is that. Then we have input. As we know that input always takes the input from the user. Then we have print, which always displays the information on the screen, gives output. And then we have sum function basically add all the values like 5, 10 and 15. When we use sum, then it will gives us 30. After that we have sorted will gives us the value in ascending order by default. Basically sorted and sort are same. That this is your choice. You will use sorted or you will use sort. And then we have the range. The range function is basically used in loop for defining the range. Like for I in range 1 and 6, then print I. This should be the 1 and then goes to the 5. Then we have f's. F's basically used for giving the positive value. If I have a is equal to -1 and I want to print x a, here you can see it will gives me 1. F basically stands for abstract, which gives positive value. Then we have the float, int and str, which we will use for changing the data type also. If we will use int and 10, then this is in quotation, then this is known as the basically this is the string data type. So 10 will be converted into the integer data type and it will give us 10 as integer. Then we have float. Basically this is in inverted comma, so this is basically in string data type. Same float will convert it in real float data type. Then we have the str function of 100. Str function change the 100. Basically this is the integer data type, so it str change the value of 100 into string by using quotation marks like that. So basically this is the basics of Python. There there are so many functions are there which are built in, and also you will able inshallah to make your own functions like our previous functions as we have made here by using def. So this is the basically the uh, basics of the pythons and data types and its structures like that. So this is the end of our section. If anyone have any question, please let me know. We have done for today. Is there any question?